diving. Hope comes and stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Hello, welcome to Daily Trudge. I'm Dion. And by not rant, when I say not a rant, that means I'm not going to yell and scream. I'm going to go off. Don't worry about that. There'll be some passion in this. Let's put it that way. Not necessarily anger. It's just, here's the thing. If we're not given the right information, then guess what? You're fucked. It's how it works. It's how it works. All right, so we're going to start with the training of recovery coaches first. Okay. Now, there's a lot of training things out there. There's two that I really like. That's CCAR, and the other one is I don't remember. Doesn't matter. You can go out and find it. There's plenty of places that will train you to become a recovery coach for a plethora of money. Okay. First, I'm going to tell you something. In order to be a recovery coach, all you really need to do is put your name on a certificate and say, I'm a recovery coach. Because honestly, that's about all that happens. I don't even hang mine up. It's around here somewhere. That piece of paper is more embarrassing than it is useful. Okay. Now, the trainings themselves are fantastic. The trainings themselves are great. It's the trainers that you need to watch out for. See, these people are what you call business owners. They're running a business. Recovery coaching isn't something they're passionate about. In fact, the person that trained me, the first thing that he did was cut down AA. Cut down AA. And he said that AA didn't accept him because he was gay. And I don't buy it. I don't. So then we proceed to talk about the great multiple pathways. Okay. How am I supposed to believe this person? How am I supposed to believe this person? Because now I know something. This person hasn't done the work. And you would see it too. Oh, something would come up. Easily angry. What does that tell you? You have done the work. No shine in the eye. Haven't done the work. See, I'm going to tell you something. Okay? We've never had power. We've never had control. We don't know how to use it. We suck at control. We suck with power. We don't know how to use it. So when you give these people in recovery a little bit of power, what do you think they're going to do with it? We're extremists. So you tell me, what do you think's going to happen? Do you think this person is even going to train you the right way? No, they're not. I'll tell you what they're going to train you on, how they do things, because their way is the right way. And this, my friend, leads to the invention of a new wheel. Yay! There's a new path to recovery. And I made it myself. Oh, you should see it. Look at me. Look at me. Oh. That's what they do. You don't know that because I've been keeping you away from them. Because I tell you things. Don't go to that page. Don't go to that page. Oh, you live in the Springs? Stay away from CCAR. Oh, you're in the Springs? Stay away from our beauty, man. Don't go there, or I'm not going to sponsor you. I need a cold drink. And I'm out of ice. Give me 20 seconds. All right. The next thing about recovery coaching and training. Okay? And some of you are going to get mad at me. You might get upset with me. You know, I might get a little upset. You should not be a recovery coach. You should not be a peer support specialist until you have at least 1 year of sobriety. I don't care who you are. It's the way that it works. It's the rule, and there's a good reason for it. I understand, yeah, maybe you've gone through the program, okay, but you still have a life that you need to put back together. If you yourself don't have your driver's license, then how are you going to show somebody else how to go get theirs? See, in order to be a recovery coach, you've got to be recovered first, okay? And the 12 steps is great. Love them, but they're a good start. You're still not ready yet. You need some certain training. You need some life skills first, okay? And first, instead of becoming a recovery coach, go take a leadership class. Learn how to delve out responsibility. That's what I did. Because I was reading in the book, it says, lack of power, that was our problem. I'm like, well, gosh, I better go learn how to do this the right way, or I'm not going to be very useful. Now, am I? All right. Here's the thing. These trainers will train you. They don't care. I'm going to tell you something. They don't care. Oh, I didn't even notice, Amber. It doesn't tell me you leave. So thank you. It's all good. No biggie. No biggie at all. So it doesn't matter how much time you have. They will make you a recovery coach. And that is what is wrong with it immediately. I told them that in the beginning. They did not like what I had to say. And guess what? They'll have no talk to me because of that. Because I'm the one that will stand up in the room and go, you people are doing this all wrong. They know that I will stand up in the room and go, you realize this man's doing you a disservice, right? You know that, right? By letting you become a recovery coach at 2 months? You're kidding me. I didn't feel like I could do it till I was 4 years sober. 4 fucking years. You wait 4 years. You do it. Go work on yourself for 4 years. Do it. You don't have to. A year. A year is good. It gives you enough time to put your own house in order. They say in the big book, don't make any changes in the first year. Don't get married. Don't get a new boyfriend or girlfriend. Try not to switch jobs. Try not to move. These are things, okay, there's 5 top things that fuck everything up. Don't do those during the first year, if possible, right? If possible. Because what are we going for here? Well, you know, if I want to really help other people out, then I need to fix myself first. That's how it works. Literally how it works. I mean, literally. Honesty, open-mindedness, the big book. Right. What I love about this topic, not many people really appreciate it. Anyway, I'm not going to not talk about something not tough, okay? So recovery coaching. Okay, now let me kind of redo some stuff. I know some great recovery coaches. Okay. I know some great recovery coaches. They did it the right way. They did it the right way. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. What does that tell me? That tells me that your true intention really is to help people. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to do everything that I can to help you for doing that. Okay? It all has a place and a time. It all has a place and a time. The other thing with this, and this kind of leads into sober livings, is what they do is they train these recovery coaches or train these people in recovery, okay, to be recovery coaches at 2-3 months, and then a lot of these people end up being sober living managers. In fact, I'm willing to bet $100 that 90% of the sober livings in Colorado house managers have under 1 year of sobriety. I will bet on that, and I will win $100. Yep. See, 90% of the people that in recovery that want to help you are fake. They're fake, and they're even in your meetings. I had a friend discover that today, that somebody wasn't who they were. Where did my, there it is. So, sober livings. What a great thing it could have been. I mean, I am for sober livings, but not the ones in Colorado. I have a sponsee right now, and he was in a sober living in Texas, and they did a great job. They did a fantastic, really good job. Okay. So what happens? What is going on? What's going on is body brokering. See, these people, what they do is they go after the young kids when they're down. Tell me, oh, you don't need AA. There's a different way. It's called toxic positivity. They call it that, of course. But you just have to be positive. Okay. These are the same people that let clients live at their house and then charge Medicaid for it. You're not allowed to let clients sleep at your house or stay at your house. They shouldn't even know where you fucking live, dumbass. HIPAA much? No, not really. Yeah. Hey, what can these people provide? Nothing. They're supposed to be managing a house. So you got a 24-year-old kid with 2 months of sobriety that can barely wipe his ass, and you're going to give him control over 8 other people in a house to tell them what to do? You know why they do that? Because they're easily manipulated. They don't want them to heal. Because if they heal, they'll know that they're manipulating them, and they don't want that. They don't want that. Most of these people don't even know they're doing it. What they're doing is, I'm just doing the next right thing. When this person doesn't even know what the right thing is. Because they haven't done the work. Yes, there are multiple paths to recovery. They all require action. Every single one of them require action. It requires the same action that we do in AA. It's just presented in a different way for you. That's the only difference. See, you might go to AA. They're not speaking your language. So we're like, oh, well, let's try Celebrate. Oh, I loved it. Still going to do the work. You're still going to do the steps. You're still going to look for a sponsor. You're still going to need a higher power. Let's go to Smart Recovery. But even then, those people end up calling God. God is good, but we need action. You bet. You bet. And these people don't understand that. These people don't even know how to clean a toilet. But we're going to let them supervise these people? I'll tell you why. Money. Money, 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 money. Money. And then, because here's the difference. Okay? Let's say somebody asked me to be a house manager. Okay? It's going to cost you money. It's going to cost you money. Oh, we're going to give you free room and board. No, that's not enough, and you know it. And you know it. They don't want to pay that person. That's why. Oh, yeah, they're getting room and board, and they're allowed to go work also. Oh, so they have to manage a house, manage their new, go to a meeting every day, find a sponsor. Really? What does that sound like? That sounds like body brokering to me. Okay? And all they do is switch. All they do is switch. They do. Okay? And they're all around. I'm just going to say, so that I won't have to single anybody out, every single one of them in Colorado sucks. That's what I'm going to go with. Until I am proven wrong, all sober livings and all recovery coaches are guilty until proven innocent in my book. I can't have it any other way. The only thing I can trust from an alcoholic or an addict is to not fucking listen and destroy it. That's the only thing I can really trust until I get to know them. Until they have, I don't know, a year of sobriety. Let's make a commitment. Let's stick to that. Let's have some morals. Let's have a little bit of decency. Right? Number one, these people do not take accountability. They blame the people working for them. Oh, it's your fault. You didn't do it this way like we told you to. Well, you never told me. Oh, yeah, we did. Oh, yeah, we did. Ooh, sound familiar? Sound familiar? Wow. Sounds like gaslighting to me. It's because exactly that's what it is. These people also don't have any empathy. You want to know why they don't have any empathy? Because they haven't done the work. You can't have empathy if you haven't done the work. Because empathy is understanding what it's like, and you don't understand what it's like because you haven't done the work. So how could you know? How could you teach somebody else that? Nope. They send them on this other path. Right? That's why everybody here, none of you will ever be asked to speak at a sober living. Okay? I've been in contact with a bunch of sober living. Oh yeah, we love you. We love you. And I always tell them, I'm free to speak. Not one has asked me. And we know why. It's not hard. Because I may go in there and tell them what recovery is really all about, and they don't want that. They don't want that. Sometimes I have sponsees in sober levies. They get kicked out because I'm their sponsor. This happened. Wow. So now when I have people that are in sober livings because they have to write their name of their sponsor, I tell them I just give them a different name. I'm like, just put up a different name like Todd or something like that. Don't put my name on there. Treatment centers. We talk treatment centers? There aren't any. What's there to talk about? Well, there's Cure West. They seem to be doing a little bit better. Rural Mental Health's doing a little bit better, but really when it comes down to it, nah. They're just putting up pretty buildings. There's nothing actually happening. There's never actually really anything ever happening. There's never really any forward movement. People just get together and they celebrate non-events. Okay? That's why I pick on time also. I don't give a fuck that you have 722 days. I don't care. And that would be Jefferson County Mental Health. So people know. Yeah, I used to love them, but now they're just as crappy as everybody else, it seems like. It takes 4 months to get an assessment there. 4 months. It's way too long. It's because we don't have a lot of places that. Here's the thing. There's no money in assessments. So nobody does it. See, there's no money in prevention. That's why nobody's doing it. That's why I'm doing it. I'm doing it. So I would be very, very careful, especially if people in meetings that are in sober living or that work in sober living. You will hear them do things like, my clients, my people, you got 3 months of sobriety. My clients? You don't have clients. You're not a therapist. Clients? No. No. What do you think I call the people that help me with trudging together? Do you think I call them my people? No. No, we're a team. Nobody on our team has a title. Okay? And when we come up with a title, it'll be the same title for everybody, including me. Why should I be any different? Because I'm the owner? No, that just means my signature on the paperwork. It means nothing when it comes down to the scheme of things. That means nothing. What action are you putting in? What are you actually doing? Okay? And these places need to go away because they're eating up our Sackler money. And I'll tell you how, too. Well, then everybody will have to be unicorn. Sorry that keeps happening. For some reason, my screen goes black because it thinks it's a screensaver time. I don't know what it is. Like a lot of little things with my technology is just not working. Like I'll post something on Facebook and then I have to reload the page because it didn't load. I can't skip the intro on my phone on certain shit. It's what is going on? Anyway. Where was I at? I don't remember. Oh, my clients. Just love that one. There's certain things people say. I'm Dion and I'm a person in long-term recovery. Run. Okay. Because you have no idea how much time they actually have. I've heard somebody say that with 7 months. Okay. The only reason to say that is either to hide something that you actually haven't really accomplished. Because what does that mean? We talked about time the other day. What does that mean? It means I'm full of shit. That's what it means. Quit saying it. Here's another key one. To be honest. They will say to be honest quite a lot. Stay away from them. Okay. What does that statement mean? It means I'm about to lie to you. Otherwise, why were you not being honest before that? Okay. See what we say, Matt. It's all these little indicators. I catch these because I've been listening to you people for 52 years. You drive me crazy with your fucking little lemming ways. Pisses me off. Oh, just look, they're doing it. Let's follow. We have no fucking thought process of our own. Because everything is being given to us. Chat GPT or whatever. Oh my God. Okay, first you don't know how to shake hands. You don't know how to drive a stick shift. Now you're not even going to be able to know how to write. Okay? Lazy. They're turning us all into lazy, fat fucking pigs so they can control you. Stop doing it. TikTok. Get the fuck off TikTok. It is horrible. I was on it for a month. Wow. I don't care who you are. TikTok's no good. No good. Not for recovery. Oh, well, they're doing this whole part. And like Facebook acts like they're doing recovery. No, it's because they're making money off of something that's getting ready to happen called mobilized recovery. Well, they didn't pay for any of this shit. They used our Sackler money. You know that. Bullshit. Stop spending our money. We could use that money to put like a halfway house together for homeless alcoholics and get people sober and actually do something with it. But instead, we all have to fly to Washington, D.C. so we can pat each other on the back and watch Macklemore, who really isn't that great. Yeah, I know. Big loves. Love you, Ingrid. Have a great afternoon. I'm wrapping up anyway. She knows when I'm wrapping up. Been listening to me for years, so she knows when I'm hitting that mark. Right? But this truth just has to be told, man, because it's disgusting. It is. And I barely even told you anything of things that I have heard. I've been hearing some things about particular detox that's letting their clients fucking leave. Why would you do that? Drugs being smuggled into the detox, just thrown over the fence. That's too much freedom for these people. No. She wasn't done the right way. When I went in and visited, I forgot. I sat there. I'm like, this is too old. It was nice. It felt a lot better in there, but it was way too open. I walked right through the front door. Why was I not buzzed in? I should have been buzzed in. That means anybody can go walking into that house and fuck with any of you. Not very safe. That's not safe at all. Yep, it is in general. So, all right. I think the battery for my lawnmower is charged, so I can go finish the lawn. It's like the longest week of mowing I've done. All right. I finished the yard though. All right. Now I'll see a lot of you in about an hour. So thank you everybody for being here and letting me do this. Every now and again, I just got to come on and bitch about these people because, excuse me. I'm not going to tell you anymore. No, I think that's enough. I think knowing the truth, we don't need to get into particulars. Because if I start to get into particulars, then I'm like, look what they're doing. And look what they're doing. Well, look what I'm doing. I'm pointing 3 back at me. And I'm not willing to do that. I'm not willing to do that. No. So instead, I will continue to educate and do what it is that I do. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I love you. Peace out. Maylin, we're good to see you there. Peace out. And